We're going to a barn filled wall to wall and floor to ceiling with video games.
We are going to find and buy their most expensive items, including every sealed game we can find.
We're talking sealed Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, Sega, PlayStation, and more.
And by the end of this video, you're gonna see how many we get and how things came down to a coin flip.
All or nothing.
All right.
Chase after the right price.
We had a mission in our trip to the game barn, and that mission, find a ton of sealed video games.
Absolutely no idea how many sealed games there would be hiding in the tens of thousands of games to search through. So we brought Thane along for this visit because we needed some help. We greeted the owner, Justin, and split up.
What's going on? I was gonna look for sealed video games.
And I was gonna be looking for high dollar systems.
Got sealed for days over here. Sealed. They all kind of got a little bit of wear. That was good. That one's okay. And very quickly, I realized there may be a roadblock on the quest for sealed games. Are these Saturn-like seals original?
No.
Okay, so they're...
There might be a couple, but a lot of them were recent.
Okay.
So my uncle that had the big shop down in Arkansas, he was huge on that stuff.
So there were certain games mixed in that were actually resealed. Now some seals, especially on Sega games, are hard to tell if they're authentic or not. So this meant it would take longer to determine values and if the game was authentic or not. All right, well, let's go for some.
There's the Jaguars.
Ooh, that one on the right looks super nice, but that one says power kit.
I know.
So you got the Cybermorph and the power kit. You guys should get those down and look at those.
Hoist me up.
Do it. All right. Does that even help? A little bit?
I can grab them down too.
There's more behind it? That's what I said.
We definitely had our work cut out for us. All the systems that you see here, some of them were actually just an empty box. And I was not going to be jumping on Thane's back every time I wanted to get one down. For box systems, we always check the condition of the contents and then make sure everything's actually in there. For these Atari Jaguars, I just chose the nicest one after looking at all of them because I knew Chase was going to be spending a lot of money on sealed games and I didn't know how many to get, and surprisingly, Atari Jaguars are pretty expensive.
Good with those?
I think we'll do this one.
I actually do have some brand new Jaguar games.
Yeah? Brand new Jaguar.
So while Skylar was doing that, I moved over to the Nintendo 64 section. Well, these are sealed. One's got a little bit of wear. Why not? Okay. All right, that's sealed. Looks legit. Let's go. I wish it was Black Label, but still, that's the Resident Evil for GameCube. I love it.
So many N64 cards.
Look at all the wave races. These are like 7 deep. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. And then Justin said he had a box from his house. As if this wasn't enough. So I'm very excited for whatever he's gonna bring out. I don't even know, but we'll see. Is this in there?
It is. It's a little beat up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in there.
I think
I remember those back in the day.
Yeah.
I think I played, I feel like I still have mine. I remember when these were 20 bucks at Toys R Us.
Yep.
Brand new.
Yeah, that's literally stuff I was just going to throw online, and I was like, you know what? I'll bring it out.
Yeah, right on. So we had to determine prices on these sealed games, and that can be really tricky because they are rare, and sold listings can be all over the place, current listings can be all over the place, and some of them we may not even be able to find at all. This one's got the crack, and we just couldn't find that
Yeah,
one.
that was that weird one.
That one was
I
just...
think that was the one that was like, what, like 30 bucks? I was
like one sold for 30 and then somebody was asking 400.
Yeah.
So at this point I wanted to get a closer look at some of the DS and Game Boy stuff, and I picked out sealed games and also, if there were nice complete games, some of those too. All right, DS and 3DS. DS sealed would be... Oh, there's one. There we go. Like that. It's kind of hard to spot them.
I got my real estate license.
Ooh, Star Wars. Game Boy, that's awesome. Oh, heck yeah. There's a bunch down here for Game Boy, sweet mercy. This is nuts. Look at that. Holy cow. Ooh, that's a nice box for that. Earthworm Jim, let's go.
So Justin tells me that he has sealed Jaguar games. I know that my mission was systems, but I mean, come on, am I gonna say no to sealed games?
Jaguar game I have. And 3 new ones.
Okay.
You want to check mine or no?
Sure.
Back. Cool.
I have some sealed Jaguar I'm gonna go look at. So I took a little look at all the Atari Jaguar games, and for the most part, they were pretty clean. We did, however, run into our roadblock. Some of these games were resealed. Now, is this one, I think this one's resealed? It's got like tape on the inside of it.
Yeah, that might be that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back at the sealed Game Boy games, I had to be really picky here. Some were sealed, but still didn't really hold much value, and some of those seals had a lot of wear. Random sports games can be cool. There's so much. There's another one of those Star Wars. I guess we'll see which one's in the best condition.
Well, that's cool.
Is that legit?
That looks like a re.
I think it's original, but it's it's open at the top.
What about this tack?
What about this Zell?
Oh my.
Oh, dang it.
Bummer.
But yeah, let's check out Tank. That's pretty cool. What are these two? Ooh. Mario Party. It's pretty ripped, but that's pretty sweet.
At this point, we had a pretty decent pile of games and more when I found this beast of a game. I'm curious on this guy. Fatal Fury 2 for the Neo Geo. It's like partially sealed? Is this what all Neo Geo games look like?
It's huge.
Neo Geo games are massive, pretty uncommon, and very hard to find sealed. So I got the hang tab part attached to it, so I'll bring it up front. We did, however, find out that the wrapping on this was not authentic, but the sticker that was holding it shut was legit.
So many systems.
Yeah, so Thane's getting a shot right now, but every time you look in a new place, you see something new and crazy. And
Look
this
at
just
just the
jumped out to
Saturn
me.
stuff.
Like, that box is rough, but this box is super clean. And it's one of the bigger boxes. Feels like it's all there. So we'll have Skylar check this one out and see how the condition is, because that would be awesome.
Yeah, this Sega Saturn was great. That's really it. I don't have anything else to say about it.
GameCube glory.
If you guys want us to target a bunch of GameCube next time, let us know in the comments, because we certainly could. We're targeting sealed today, but we will be back. Let's find another system.
So many games.
This is crazy. Yeah, I need some Mario 2s.
Only he had a couple of them. How you doing, Sky Guy?
Good. I'm looking at systems.
We need more Wii Fit boards, right, guys?
No. We need U-Draw tablets. Look for those.
Please stop. There's Space Invaders.
Shaq
Got
Fu.
4 of them sealed. Take your pick. That one's pretty nice.
It's got the hang tab.
I dig it. A little bit of a different seal to that one, but I think it's legit.
Should we go for any of these? Model 3 doesn't take up a lot of space. Then we got the Model 2. And then we got Big Boy over here.
What you doing in the dark corner?
Nothing.
So I went to a little corner that had stacks of PS1 games, and things started getting spicy.
Is this all sealed?
Yeah, these are all sealed. One thing I like to look for when shuffling through PS1 games is simply whether or not they're black label or greatest hits. Now the black label are gonna be a little bit harder to find, especially sealed. Their first print, it's what collectors want. It's just the way to go. So that's what I was targeting here.
Your everyday stack of sealed PS1 games.
So after a while, we actually met up because I didn't know how many sealed games you had at this point, and I wanted to know how crazy to go with the systems. We have 2 systems.
Yep.
Do we want more?
Yes.
I'm gonna go find something. That one's pretty cool.
So Thane found us some systems. We started taking a look, and one of them was crazy rare. Where's the system?
I think it's inside here.
You know it's got a Bonk's Revenge?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it does the promo sticker on the front of it too. That's what I was telling you. It's and I think it's brand new. You actually look inside of it. It might be sealed on the inside.
So it was a TurboGrafx 16, which in itself is very uncommon. Now, this one in particular was the Bonk's Revenge version. I've never seen this before, and I can't find anything about it online.
We split back up. I keep checking out all of the systems while Chase and Thane started looking for some sealed PlayStation games.
Okay, so we've got a lot of games, a lot of sealed games. We now have 4 systems, like beautiful mint systems in the box. And I'm starting to wonder what the total's going to be. So right now he's kind of going through finding eBay sold values, and then we'll work out a price from there once we have that added up.
On some sealed.
I don't know. If
Very
I
nice.
have right.
So we're looking up prices,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
sold listings of things, so that we can come up with a number at the end. Prices on this stuff changes
Oh man. Yeah,
every day. So while I'm doing that, Thane and Skylar, yeah, they started slacking a bit.
Oh my gosh, what the heck is happening?
Andy would be embarrassed.
First shot, ready? With the camera in hand. You brat.
I had my receipt book to bring. It was in the mail tub and just
Forgot it.
forgot.
Man, imagine if you had an employer that could remember things like that.
Don't know.
Yeah, we don't have anybody that can remember things.
Yeah.
Okay, so this place is just nuts. They're going over some pricing stuff, but there is literally every system. What is something that you guys want to see us buy? He's open to, you know, selling us a bunch of stuff, you know, all at once, obviously. But like, do you want to see us buy a bunch of SNES all at once, or NES, or, you know, like, he has it all. Like, let's go an aisle over real quick.
Just a wall of Xbox.
Yeah. But like, all N64, this entire row.
Just look at this stack of just Diddy Kong racings.
Oh, you should have seen
The
when we
Perfect
bought
Darks.
40. Here's right there, Otis. We bought this many Zelda Ocarina of Time. But like, GameCube for days. Let us know in the comments if you want to see us just buy a bunch of one item, maybe in one go.
Or all of it.
Yeah, or all of it. So to give you an idea of like how many games are on just like one shelf, like all this GameCube, there's over 500 games. And there are shelves and shelves. So we're talking like if we were to buy all the Wii stuff, we'd be buying like 2,000 Wii games all at once. And he said that, you know, like, so right now, like, we're doing about like 50% of after fees value. So it should be fantastic. We could take a bunch all at once, but that's a lot of work. And
that's only looking at the games. We haven't even started really diving into all of this or the shipping container.
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The shipping container.
Okay, so he just said that there's sealed Dreamcast games, a stack of them somewhere. Oh yeah.
And you can make so much more, but it's just a big chunk up front for you. And I get that.
Yeah.
So if you want to clear a lot of it out, I'll be heck of a deal for me.
Okay. Justin explained that he did actually have a price in mind for everything if we ever wanted to buy it all. Now, this is definitely something that I'm considering and something that I think I want to do if we can come up with a price that makes sense. So if this were you, would you buy everything at once, or would you do what we're kind of doing and take it in bite-sized chunks?
These are all sealed.
There you go.
Yeah, he said he had sealed games. So this is the no pile.
Yeah. This is the yes pile.
Chase, I found another stack.
I'm going to be contacting you. But
Getting prices for everything continued to take a long time.
So we actually ended up tag teaming the rest of looking up all the comps and figuring out prices. And then we decided to take a little bet on how much it was all going to cost.
Chase, what's your guess? Price is Right style.
$52.50.
I'm going 56.
What's your guess?
Oh shoot, I don't know. I didn't even look at anything yet.
$1, Bob.
That's your guess?
That's my guess.
I'll say 43.
43.
Okay.
This is a big stack here, though.
But we have a whole stack.
100, 150. 61.75 top line.
Oh, okay.
It's like not this stock one. We had done it. About $5,000 spent and a ton of sealed games. We didn't even know how many at the time.
We found 4 systems, 2 handhelds, all super nice. But there was something else that we wanted to get that we hadn't quite agreed on yet.
We had sealed games.
We had nice systems. Sealed systems! If you remember the first time we came here, Justin showed us a new Sega Dreamcast and a new GameCube.
14 brand new GameCubes. He has like 10 of these. He bought them all up when they were clearancing them out.
Now, the only problem was we really couldn't come up with an agreement on price.
Flip for it.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah, you want to flip
Ask
for
us a
it?
trivia question. No.
400 if it's heads, 450 if it's tails.
How about we flip for both?
Flip for both?
Yeah.
We decided if it landed on heads, Chase got the systems for $800.
But if it was tails, I had to pay Justin $900. Shout out to Daryl from Storage Wars. All or nothing.
All right. Tails. All right.
900 it is.
That was one of the most expensive coins I've ever touched. Sorry, Chase.
You're fired.
How you feel about that, Chase?
Hey, another $1,000. What would you do to another one of these guys?
Oh, I have one right there. Done.
Throw in another game. Throw in another game.
That one is new, just doesn't have the plastic on it. So when you bought those new from Newbie Tech, they came in 2 packs. I have it still in the cardboard and everything, because I know that makes a difference too.
Yeah.
All packaged up sealed.
We paid Justin just shy of $6,000, packed everything up, and left the rest for another time.
All right, we got it all packed up, loaded.
Back home, got everything spread out. This was some of the best money I've ever spent, $5,900. And this is all the complete stuff. And this just barely scratches the surface. A lot of people probably don't know, one of the rarest games on Intellivision. Crazy to find that complete. And then we also got the sealed, another Resident Evil controller. The Dreamcast and GameCube. And then this console is not new, but it is like new, and it's crazy. So it's a TurboGrafx 16 with the Bonk's Revenge game inside, which has the cardboard box. It's got everything. I can't find anything on this box. Really stoked about this pickup. The stuff of amazing quality was endless. This is beautiful. The Donkey Kong Country set, Super Nintendo, in amazing condition. This Sega Saturn, which I haven't really seen a box that's this long, so that one stood out to me. And then the Atari Jaguar. Beautiful on the inside, right, Skyler?
Oh yeah,
You were looking at it.
Cybermorph bundle.
And then these I'm very excited about. The PSP Go and the Game Boy Micro, complete in the box. A little bit of wear on the console, but I believe that I have a near mint console in my collection, and this box is absolutely staying with me, and I'm stoked to add it. Look at these sealed games. We just counted them, 70. We got 70 vintage sealed games, and still, I think we barely scratched the surface on what's there, even in the sealed variety. There's definitely some big ones. There's some highlights, like even Scooby-Doo is kind of big on the Super Nintendo. This George Foreman I'm excited about. Dino Crisis does have a crack, but we paid accordingly. I mean, it goes on and on with Game Boy sealed, including Mario Party Advance, Star Wars. It's just absolutely crazy.
Neo Geo.
Yeah, this one, technically they only sticker sealed these, so the case is kind of in rough shape, but it is still sealed. That's pretty crazy to find a US Neo Geo game sealed. We got Jaguar, more Super Nintendo, DS, PS1, Dreamcast, PS2, all of it sealed. And we were like kids in a candy store. This was a ton of fun. Let me know what your favorite sealed game is. And message us on Instagram if you see anything that you want to buy.
Like and subscribe if you think it's deserved.
And please let us know if you want us to buy all of the GameCube section or maybe something else. Or we'll do.
Marvel.